What's up, everybody? This is Alex Fisch back again with another Fisch's Friday rant. And now we got a few things to talk about, but we're kind of gonna go a little rapid fire here. So first things first, I want to talk about this whole thing with James Harden versus Kobe. All of a sudden, on Twitter, after one of James Harden's worst games, one that people think he was actually shaving points for, there happens to be this thing that all of a sudden prime James Harden is better than prime Kobe. I'm sorry, what? On top of that, we got there were people putting out their top 50 of the NBA history, NBA history so far, and they already have Harden over Kobe. And I'm sorry, but that's just ridiculous. That is one of the dumbest things I have ever seen. How are we going to compare a guy like Harden, who, yes, has a decent offensive game, shoots an okay percentage, gets a bulk of his points from the free throw line, and yeah, he has started to pass the ball a little bit in D'Antoni's offense? How are you going to compare that to a Hall of Famer in Kobe Bryant, who who is one of the greatest scorers we have seen, who has 5 rings, who is one of the greatest Lakers in Laker history, who's one of the best basketball players in NBA history? How are you even going to, you cannot put Harden over top of Kobe, especially right now. Okay, maybe if he continues to do these things, yeah, maybe we can put him in over Kobe. Maybe. But this is years down the road. If you're putting Harden over Kobe right now, you need to get checked out. That's just how you have to go to the doctor and get checked out. And this is coming from somebody who's not a Kobe fan, who is not a Lakers fan at all. At all. And on top of that, if we throw in defense, Kobe is worlds better than James Harden. Yes, I'm saying worlds better. And if you disagree with that, you need to go back and watch plenty of game tape. And I'm not saying go and watch those vines of just the specific Harden plays that he decides not to move on defense. No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying go watch the entire game by game, and then match that up with Kobe. You will see that Kobe plays much better defense. He plays good off-ball defense. He plays good on-ball defense. And if you didn't see it, there's even an article out how Kobe was obsessed with finding weak points in Allen Iverson's game so he could play defense on him. Do you think Harden would ever do that? Ever? Think about it. Would he? No, he would not. When have we ever, really talked about Harden and defense in the same sentence unless there's a doesn't play in between? Really, not ever. So, I'm just dumbfounded at the fact that people are really saying prime Harden right now is better than prime Kobe. I don't know if it was started by Houston fans. I don't know if it was just started by a troll just saying that. But either way, it is beyond stupid. It is a reach and a half to get there. And I don't even foresee James Harden passing Kobe all time at the end of his career, let alone right now. But, if you guys want to go and just go ahead and keep tweeting that, sure, go ahead, do it. I don't care. Anyway, moving on to Kyrie Irving trying to give LeVar Ball some advice. Look, Kyrie, the advice came from a great place. He had a great mind about it. He thought it out. Really looked at it aspect by aspect, saying that LeVar Ball, from a parent side, hey, he did a lot of things to open the doors for his kids, but you gotta let Lonzo be Lonzo, because you're not going to be able to be in every part of his life. Great advice. Awesome advice. I mean, honestly, a lot of sports parents should listen to Kyrie's advice. But when you're trying to throw advice at LeVar Ball, he's not going to take it. We have seen him turn down advice, say that he's better than Michael Jordan, say that he doesn't need advice from Kobe Bryant. There's just no reason to give this guy advice. That's it. That's really all I'm saying right now. Is like, all these people are trying to say, oh, LeVar Ball does this, LeVar Ball does that. You might as well save your breath, because he's not going to listen to you. He's going to do whatever he wants to do. And if it doesn't line up with what he wants to do, he's gonna ignore it, not even realize it's there. It's just not going to be there. And you can bring up any kind of stat in the world you want, but he's just going to say, I'm LeVar Ball, I'm right. So there you go. That's really all you need to know about that whole topic, really. So, moving on again to this whole Ray Allen and 2008 Boston Celtics feud. If you didn't see it, Kevin Garnett brought on a lot of the 2008 guys onto Area 21, and they talked about a lot of different things. And, you know, they kind of threw shots at Ray Allen. And then Ray Allen came back and threw shots back at them. And then Udonis Haslem jumped in there and said, hey, look, you guys got whooped with Ray. Ray left and then came back to whoop you. That's why you're mad. And I mean, I can't say Haslem's wrong. If I had a teammate who was with me when we lost, and then he went somewhere else, and then he destroyed my team, I'd be upset too. I mean, look at, example, OKC and Golden State. OKC is kind of pissed off that Kevin Durant went to Golden State and then came back and then kicked their butts. You get mad at that kind of thing because you were just playing with that guy and you had a better chance of winning with that guy. But now this guy is winning without you. And not only winning without you, but destroying your team. So obviously you're gonna be mad. Especially when they thought they had another chance at a ring, maybe if Ray Allen stayed, but instead Ray Allen went and got his own ring by beating you. I'd say it's a decent reason to be mad. The whole kind of feud thing and how the 2008 Celtics sound right now, you guys sound like, you know, middle school girl drama. For lack of better description. That's really what it seems like. And this is on top of, like, I mean, if we don't all know by now, the NBA is pretty darn petty. I mean, there are so many things where these guys just can't even come out and just say what they want to say. They're just going to be petty and kind of throw shots on the sidelines. I mean, we even watched Rajon Rondo and Dwayne Wade and Jimmy Butler all throw shots at each other when they're on the same team. They're on the same team and they decided to do Instagram posts to talk about each other? Why can't you just go in the locker room and be like, dude, I don't like what you're doing. Let's do this. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't do that. I don't like your idea either. Okay, we'll find something out. Talk to the person who is sitting right near you in the locker room. Like, what? What? Like, you gotta be an extreme level of petty for this kind of stuff. And the thing is, with the Celtics, with the 2008 team saying what they said, Ray Allen had the right to be petty then after that. Like, if you're going to sit there and throw shots at a guy who's not there, who's not asking for it, who's not, like, starting it, then he very well has the right to just be petty after that. I give you a pass on that. But the 2008 team was petty to begin with. That's just... That's what it is. And I will bet you money that the Oklahoma City players and fans will be very, very, very petty if Kevin Durant does win this ring with Golden State. And on top of that, say OKC's players and their fans are petty, and they try and come at Kevin Durant after he wins his ring, you best believe that Kevin Durant is going to be petty straight back. All he's got to do, flash the ring. Game over. Exactly like Ray Allen. Flash the ring. Done. Finito. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching another episode of Fisch's Friday Rant. I'll be back next week with another podcast of the Atlantic Files and another Fisch's Friday Rant. So make sure you check out our podcast page. We're also with the Deepish Thoughts Network for our podcast, so check that out as well. And check out our website, basketballsocietyonline.com. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.